Hey, Stateberg here of an art game. Today we're playing some Alan Wake, like we did welcome back to Alan Wake, to be more exact. Oops. Yeah, where we left off, we were here on the way to Stucky's. Shotgun ammo.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night.
The camera can see me okay.
Oh, most of you are
Let's get
probably
this
in your beds by
jostle
now, but if
around.
you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather's
Night owl
absolutely
life.
still. The sky
I
is
am definitely
crystal
one of
clear. It's
those.
like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and
Yes.
who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walk.
Oh, isn't it
I'll
beautiful
try
out
to
there?
Sure.
we'll listen to this
Pat,
last
the reason
time.
I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but too dumb.
What kind of
Well, Maurice,
Oh,
it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah,
It's a double.
You have a good night.
It's a double barrel, but it's that weird double barrel. It's that weird double barrel that's also used. You know, the more stylized one where the barrels are on top of each other instead of, the stylized ones with the barrels are on top of each other instead of oh. The last time we left off,
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly
Paul.
Burster is the best with no curves.
Belly Burster is the...
Is second best. The famous dog is...
a safe haven. Yeah, I don't think this is towards the gas station, but oh, because I want to collect those furnaces. What time? I must collect the furnaces. Ooh, oh. What did I expect? bioluminescent paint that only shows up when you flash a light on it. Show me where. Show me where that.
Salad, no. A man like me needs a Epstein. No, that's for today.
I find it very funny that they just say random. Oh bullseye. How do you like flare gun? You're taking bitches. How do you like flare gun? You're taking bitches. But not very well. Well, is there anything around the back? Oh, that just shotgun shells. What's this?
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs.
Night Spring.
Tonight's episode.
That one's better.
Quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin.
He wrote that.
So many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical
The what kind
demonstration
institute?
of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now,
Gross.
a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is,
Oh.
one thing
He unplugged the
did
machine.
not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Oh! He, just,
Poor
I don't want to
Dr.
get my channel
Colvin,
deleted.
Filled by his own hubris, or the
Well, not on
ignorance of
purpose,
the
just-
masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat.
Or just told people what the wire was supposed to be for. Or told the guy sitting there what the wire's supposed to be for. Which, yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I made a discovery, I'd also be like I'm immortal or some shit. But I'd be constantly glancing at that wire. I'd be constantly glancing at the wire. Like, is it plugged in? I want to use the shotgun.
As you might think, it can be dangerous. It requires patience. No. Even with the engine takes to cool. Cool. Easy and fail.
Come on. Oh. Where are... Okay, where... Get back here, Stucky. We have unfinished business.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reached the lights at the gas station alive.
Assuming that the person controlling you would... Well, I get nightmares, but I don't think much of them. Or good writing material. If I ever did decide to make books, good writing material. Am I recording? Oh, yep. It's a lot easier to think about that stuff when you're not the one playing. But we just we popped the cap into old Stucky, as the
I
people
recognized the
say.
parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Ah. Yes. Now let's get serious. But I mean, it's any less terrifying. It's just I perceive terrifying things a little differently. I work into it.
After
In
the
some
insanity
cases,
I had just experienced in the darkness,
I am the terror.
the lights of the gas station felt comforting, at least for a moment. The sane world reasserted itself.
Yeah, it's a nice break. Ah, 2 checkpoints.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Missing a whole week. Shit, that's crazy.
I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
You know, I don't mind the cold commentation. It's a break. Oh, you can't hop that fence? It's as simple as just... Oh.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
I saw the furnace over here, Alan. Sorry about that. Almost like old Stucky had a bit of a mental breakdown.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel a presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost. I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
I don't know, Alan. You're the one switching weapons like a madman. Oh wait, that's me because I have a bit of a fidgeting problem. That's annual Deer Fest, September 15th to 18th. Games and activities, raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, surprise competitions. Nothing like a good surprise competition. Live music, and for the children, Buckshoot Charlie in the afternoon, and Morgan the musical protagonist evenings. Don't miss the legendary Deerfest parade. Deerfest. Now, if I were a phone, where would I be? Oh, right there. Hello, Stucky's Gas.
Rainbow Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
Yes.
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Ooh, that was a cutout. You won't see it. Stop that game. You. Oh, is that actual cut? That was an actual cut. It's his face. My house. Where has my house gone?
A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman tiptoes to my room every night. Just a sprinkle stardust and a whisper, go to sleep, everything is alright. I close my eyes.
Previously on Alan Wake, I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
New York City 2 years ago. Push it farther, to push the HDMI cord farther into the...
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweet.
Oh, I gotta fix something. Damn HDMI, I thought this would end. Zoom game.
How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
Yes.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
That's
Hey,
bad.
handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Happier life. Oh shit, it's snowing outside. As a New England person, I know that very well. Very well. Maybe not in New York standards, but...
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Oh,
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on.
Don't tell me it crashed. Oh, come on. Like, that's in the thumbnail. Why is it crashing? Like,
I'm home.
Back here, sweetie.
I think this should be the thumbnail. Really think
Worst
about it.
weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up. Hey,
First
handsome.
crash.
This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Again, I know that weather very well. I am a
Coffee's
right-handed
on.
person, so
Great, thanks.
I'll
need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
What's funny is the way. Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay, hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
Why
I love you,
my performance
even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
You doing okay? Look at me talk to my computer. Oh yeah, by the way, if I don't play,
How do you feel, Mr. Wick?
Yes.
Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wick, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's
PTSD.
fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Is there a reason why everybody's shaking?
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here.
Oh, it's just...
If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah,
I'm left-handed,
Sheriff Breaker is
right?
waiting
Right-handed.
for you.
No,
She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate
you
your
about to go
wife
do
in
some
no
fishing?
time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
You gotta go and do some fishing?
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
Yes, fishing, golf, just common. Imagine if all my issues is just because I prefer to play left-handed instead of right-handed instead of left-handed. Have you seen this man? Knack for winning contests.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Richard from Myers on campus street overdue. Haven't been in contact. If you see them or know where they're about, call. So thank you. Missing animal. Hello.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
Again,
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
they don't send you
How
to...
did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd locked me up.
Oh, self-defense.
Excuse me. I need to take this.
Verizon.
Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the silver
here.
window.
I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton.
Morgan.
There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today.
That is just it.
Mulligan here. Looks like someone really trashed the garage. Over.
It's
Keep looking for Stucky. James out.
The whiteboard tried to kill me. The whiteboard tried to kill me. You should probably arrest it.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputy... Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're
You too.
a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got...
Ah! Stop crashing! Community up. guides. Be real. View. Gameplay basics. How many times is this gonna have a freaking... Oh, my phone's going off too. I hate when this happens. Why is it it crashes the first couple of damn times? Better put me back to where... Better put me back to where it was. Because I hate that. Why is it crashing? I may just turn off VSync.
There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me.
Oh, I don't even need VSync.
There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal.
My anti-al... It was anti-aliasing.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
I need more light.
It was just the VSync.
Damn it, more light.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here.
Shadows in here.
Gas station with sources.
If I remember right.
No sign of him.
Damn it.
Wait.
I don't want to be alone in here.
Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right?
How did I get hurt?
Driving it at the rehearsal today. Over. Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over. Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. James out.
I don't want to be in here. Give me some light. Hey!
I don't like that. I realized the... Yeah, I don't like the VSync. Let's put the graphics up. Yeah.
They don't understand. They won't listen to me. Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at
Oh,
the
it turned
time.
off and on the
I only
VSync.
got
See, that
drunk
fixes it.
afterward. Okay, listen. Listen, you gotta listen carefully now.
And according to the
Here's the
librarian,
kicker.
the crashing will stop.
That wasn't
By
Danny.
near the end.
No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something.
Stop crashing! I don't want to play with VSync off. It has that weird line, and you can see the line, and bring it back down to medium graphics.
There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker.
I can't play without
VSync.
VSync.
Something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called
Mr. Wake,
Lover's
can I help you with anything?
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out
Crashes
back.
every time I talk.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton.
Goddamn. Hey, mister! Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright.
Goddamn
You're a
space
good
alien, I know.
guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen, you gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir.
Your head is clipping into the bars.
You wanna know who it really was?
He's that drunk.
I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something that a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
Yeah, I know. I've seen some space aliens too. They have the dark mist in front of their face.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
But before we do that, let's see what old mate Pat May has to say.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign up for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Yeah, shooting competition. Just like I'm not sacrificing graphical fidelity, and I'm not.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Kick. Got up quite the powerful
Alice's driver's
foot.
license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
It's like, don't forget that manuscript.
Barry?
Hello?
Ow, thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go.
Fortunate.
I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Oh, he's asleep in there.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness.
Yes.
The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop,
please,
the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim
yes.
it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
You spin around very funnily.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent
they are Andersons.
regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Hey, come on, take it easy.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake?
Yeah, you gotta have a tough
offer
face if
still
you're a
stands.
psychologist of that level.
Get me out of here.
You gotta be pretty tough to be a psychologist
What the
of
hell
that
was
level.
that about,
Deal
Al? We don't
emotionally
need a replay of
charged
that thing with the paparazzi.
people.
I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped.
Yes.
Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Berry.
Mr. Wake!
Berry pill.
Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow, I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself.
Rusty.
What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week.
No,
And someone's got
that's what I do.
And everything's just... understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong. It's a good story. It could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Okay. You gonna continue talking, or we just...
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins?
Yes.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk
So
to
what you
the
gonna
cops.
do? Say that the
She's my
kidnapper
wife, and
got
it's
off?
my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing. Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a
Cougar.
joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it
Yes. Barry. Barry. Bear. E. Bear. Bear. E. I'll stop now. Barry off. You.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you
Poor
stay
dog.
here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too. If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Ah. Thank you.
You're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
Yes.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
This is not the kind of. This is the kind of game I would show Grandpa, not Dad.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. But you're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Got some allergies.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what.
I lived in mold.
So not worth a 15% commission.
I lived in mold,
You
Barry.
wanna know where you can shove that flashlight?
Good point. Like, I grew up in a moldy house, for Christ's sake. All I can say is... okay, Barry. The fuck's my pistol? Barry, where... You know what happened to my gun? Did, the cop take it? Oh, vehicle sections, that's right. But honestly, vehicle sections are...
I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Lock the door now.
Coward. There were scary things out here, but...
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
There's my pistol. I guess they don't check you for weapons where it's a head injury. I guess they don't check you for weapons when it's a head injury. Old Pat May.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like? My plan?
Revolver ammo.
You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety. Race for us older gentlemen, huh? Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too. Well,
pie.
That takes a different kind of constitution. Oh, yeah, it's my kind of exercise. Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman. That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
Don't think I didn't. Come on! What's with the... Why? I am nowhere near done with this video. I hate the fact that it crashes as much as it does. What was it, like third party? The GeForce dashboard. Let's see. Don't crash, game. I'm not playing without. And I'm not playing without the freaking VSync off too. This shit messes with me.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Now, excuse me, there was a Pat May thing in here that I wanted to look at before Mr. Crashy.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like? My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just
take it.
I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know. Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh? Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Yes.
Well, that takes a different kind
That's honestly one of the better parts of being That's actually one of the better parts of being in one of those competitions.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in
the eating.
I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
I have the kind of appetite for a freaking eating contest.
Just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
Yep.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
But don't think I didn't see that taken. Where did you go? Oh, you just disappeared, did you? Always watching. Because if I didn't, what would I be doing? What? Okay. See this tray? Yeah, it's not. Yeah, Evil Dead reference. Ooh, it's a moose head up there. And nothing. TV. Night Springs. Good old Night
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish. Especially in Night Springs.
Yes.
Tonight's episode. The Man in the Mirror.
The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh?
It sounds like any soccer dad.
Okay, so you
Baseball dad.
But why?
Or football dad.
Who's that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face.
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game, but the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
I wrote that. Oh, Alan wrote that. I hear crows. Run, Alan. Run. No phone calls? Run, Alan. Run. I hope to God that my jokes are not ruining this game, because it's actually a really, really good game. Other than the crashing. bike cannot play without VSync. Like, what am I, a monster? Take it like a man. Crashes like, it doesn't even crash as much as like, I don't know, GTA Chaos, that crash. A more.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
I'm coming, sir.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
I'm coming.
Can you hear me? Anyone? Please, help! Hello? Back here. I'm back here. Hey.
Let me shine this light in your face.
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had
I'll
found a
take your
page from the
revolver.
manuscript. It would help me understand
Yo.
what had happened.
No health. Ugh. God damn.
Shh. Good boy.
Oh, that's right. I've been to buildings like this where your office is right there.
The only
Well,
way
not
to
in
make
the
sure
buildings,
that
but
Rusty
in
was safe
places.
was to get the power running and the lights back on.
I want to make sure not to collide with anything too much because the game tends to crash when that does, when they do that.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on. Rusty! The ground was covered with tiny patches that looked like liquid darkness.
I just need hunting licenses.
The man in for me up. Where Russ?
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
You still there?
Please don't feed the animals.
Fishing is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park fishing license.
Where? Oh.
The park ranger's instructions.
At all times. Rusty? Rusty, no! Never!
Don't reach closer than 100 yards.
Do bears and wolves never approach any other wildlife closer than
25 yards.
Pets must be leashed. Never leave your pet
Never leave your pet unattended, eh?
is against the law to remove any natural objects or historical artifacts from the park even you may, or even simple berries.
Open up. How do you like some? How do you park range some lead in your ass? I shot him in the knee. Alan, don't mess around. Yeah, Alan, don't mess around when it comes to. Yeah, it's been an hour, but I'm gonna play for a little longer.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
It's just
You're
me
not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Some brewskis. But why are brewskis here? I thought there was no drinking. There's a 6-pack of beer shit. Apparently it's not supposed to drink. Like, come on, man. Hiking trail. Like, why are you destroying that sign? God, it's okay, dumb. Yeah. Why did I just randomly speak like Xavier the Archangel? If anybody remember that show, man.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
It's in here. Okay. Moonshine Cave. Ooh, and a shotgun. Lithium batteries. It's gonna be like Half-Life 2, isn't it? Bootleg activities, but I find that to be kind of funny how there's parallels between the one with alcohol and the one with weed. Essentially, it's the same thing. Eventually, everything that would mostly do more good than harm is most likely going to be legalized. Like, well, not even really that. Sometimes there's things that kind of do harm. Mostly it's good. All the stuff that kind of has harm, but it's mostly good. That's just human psychology. Hey. Hey. Two for the price of one, and I crashed. It seems to crash when I get, you know, if I get it seems to always crash when I get achievements. Always when I get achievements. It seems to only crash when I get achievements. Like, I've never. That puts me back here.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
It crashes every time I get a Steam achievement. That's what it is. Did not expect this game to be crashed as much as it did. It seems to only crash when I get Steam achievements. In combat, it's only when I get Steam achievements, and when no, paint does exist, it's just yeah, I got 2 for 1 though. I already read the sign. I may read it again because it doesn't save to. But like, I hate the fact that this game crashes when you have the VSync on. I can't play without VSync. It's that weird thing with the top of the screen. It makes my brain, it legitimately gives me a headache, so I can't play without VSync. So I'm gonna have to deal with the crashing. That beer can just. Keeps you on the left-handed mode. Also, when I'm freaking out because of combat-related reasons, I'll sometimes go in the left-handed mode. I don't know why. There's always stuff on the off trail. Manuscript page. Seemingly that seems like it'd be it. Wow, the music picks up. Why is the music picking up so much? I've quite literally only went like music shouldn't be picking up as much as it has. Hey! What? Oh, it's the visual effects that are probably doing it. Can we turn those off? Like the fluidity of the actual combat is what. The fluidity of the combat is what makes the game. Who packages it? Like I like the game. It's an awesome game. Just, who packages the VSync in a way where it can crash the game? Like the get back up to that safe haven so I can heal. I'm gonna go back up to the safe haven so I can get a checkpoint, so it's basically crash prevention. Cafe and souvenir shop, I didn't... Oh, that's right, that's where I came from. Treat the old one. Oh, hello. Pretty fluid combat. It's a damn good game. And siphon it. The lesser people I can handle, but first I need to heal up. Don't think I don't see you. I forgot to read that. Oh. Why? Does it torture me like this? Just stop crashing. I'm only trying one more time, but if it crashes... I'm gonna play with the... I'm gonna try to find it. I'm gonna try to find a third-party VSync, so it won't crash, because it seems like the corner people, that helps. Ah. Ambushes, man. Come on, group together. I would know if there was that. Oh, come. Please let there be some ammunition. I have like 17 shots left. Checkpoint. I see two things. First of all, I see revolver ammo. Second of all, manuscript. Alan, you don't have anything to say? Always using that phone anytime soon. Camera focus. You know why? It's because I'm using I'm using VSync on a game where the camera focuses on. Okay. Nice Adidas. I legitimately don't care if they're taken or not. They had some good taste before they were taken. That's all I gotta say. That's the right way to go, but I want to know if there's any I want to know if there's any torchbearer. What? Come on! I said I'd go until it crashed again. Because it's like an hour and 20... An hour and 20 minutes. No. Stop crashing! Like, what am I doing wrong? I've looked it up. We got Alan Wake 2, but that's... Alan Wake 2, that'll probably get fixed, but... Yeah, tell me what I already know, ma'am. Straying off the path does it. Now not waste my shotgun. I backed myself into a wall. We're fighting on my terms. Yes, because I have the high ground. That's all my ammo. It better be worth. It's like fruit tree. Fruit tree. So true. Furnace. Those weren't jump scares, they were ambushes. Some of these game reviewers like, oh, high and mighty, yeah, like the old Alan Wake also had fucking JPEGs too. The very beginning, it's just like. I'm gonna sit in the light until this thing arrives. Like Black Mesa is,
Shit.
Oh. Oof. Oh, here comes the Taken. All surrounding me like some kind of.
We gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
Thank you, Mystery Man.
You can see them too? Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up.
Yo! Right on me.
What I got for you? Stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it. A little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it.
Okay.
Where'd that one go? Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
I used all my... Oh, phew.
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Get with the program.
It's them.
Not a very good shot.
He's a
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were going to say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're going to bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her out.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry. No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no...
Why does it keep crashing? I'm not gonna play any farther. I'm not gonna play any farther. I'm just gonna see.
Manuscript or you'll be sorry! No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Yeah. Because if I'm looking at my recordings, yeah, about nearly 2 hours. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm not collecting that thing because the checkpoint's gonna put me back anyways. So hope you guys enjoyed that episode. See y'all in the next one. Stateberg signing out. Goodbye.